Good job. Back out, Winston, if you
We're going
can.
to make sure.
Run away,
Make sure
Winston.
Mercy's dead before we all.
No, we gotta kill D.Va.
D.Va's super low. D.Va's super low.
Soldier, if you
D.Va
can
back,
get an
D.Va
ult,
back.
use it.
Mercy's
I'm at
gonna res it.
76. I'm at
She has
76.
it by now.
Any ult in this fight, just try and make sure that Mercy has the res.
QB, so that's good.
Or kill Mercy, then kill everyone else.
Yeah.
This is behind
Ah.
maybe three.
But I
I think I'm gonna. Yeah. I think there's.
oh, my bad.
I avenged you.
Nice. This is why I trust you.
D.Va's super low.
They probably have break it down by now too.
No, they used it like pretty early in the fight. Like before we even pushed. Give it a mech, give it a mech.
I'm down.
Healing,
Which should be.
an MTO would
No,
be
no,
nice.
never mind, no, wait.
Winston's
Oh,
plus three.
my bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nice, it's nice. I need heals a little bit.
Yeah, wait.
Gotcha. Do you want an endo visor? And like a little bit?
Yeah, but not right now because. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Their soldier just ulted.
Yeah. Reaper's low, Reaper's wait for me
Tasha.
on heals.
I got your heals.
I
Oh.
cannot hit my pulse bombs
6
right
come
now.
back, 6 come back. We gotta support 6. Alright, we're going.
Well, that just happened.
Do you want nano? Let me know when.
Reaper's going. So.
Okay,
Wait for
yeah.
Mercy to die first.
No, we need to
Oh,
kill
it's fine.
D.Va.
Hit any shots.
Ah. Reaper's so low. Hit me.
Rip.
Okay, it wasn't
Yeah.
solo.
We need to fall back, we need to fall back. We're just feeding him wall charge right now.
They've all got their... Well, we need to make
They're
them
gonna
burn all of
they're
their
probably gonna have
ults.
support rolls. And we can't do that by not putting in any heals. We can nano
Yeah.
vise with forcing out.
No,
which
we
kill
need to
still
take out
have,
D.Va before that. Lucius
Yeah,
chasing me
so-
down, and I'm almost dead.
Walk to us. Winston's on me.
Focus it, D.Va.
We traded.
D.Va ulting.
We're on the back.
Bastion,
Yeah.
you gotta take care of Reaper when that's called.
But I'm taking care of the Lucio. Or at least trying to. So I was out of there. Or I wasn't around.
I regroup.
Yeah, I was around, so.
We got at least 2 more.
We got 2 more if we hurry.
Alright, so focus D.Va. I'll go find
Oh,
Mercy.
fantastic.
Then okay. Okay, we got room for 1 more, guys. Gonna make it count.
Mercy's up there.
She's super. She's 1. Reaper's up front.
It's game over unless we win this.
Mercy dead,
Finally!
Mercy dead, Mercy dead.
Again.
I took him
He's dead.
down.
Lucio's behind. Lucio's flanking.
Closer.
Push the payload, push the payload. Mercy's gonna be coming back. Mercy back, Mercy back. We still have nano, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we got it. We're gonna have to use it on Winston here.
Oh, fuck.
I'm being. Yeah.
God damn it. I missed my superstar.
Gotta get on it. Or it's over.
I'm alone anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Ugh.
Nash, you're in here, right?
Yeah, Nash is in there.
Nash, you gonna talk?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, alright.
Thanks for
They'll
the
be stopping me now.
Yeah.
Alright, do you guys want to talk now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest thing last, so we're going to talk about minor things. It's not even just grouping to 6, because there are a lot of times when you're grouped to 6 and you're just kind of walking away or you're letting them push the cart. Basically, as soon as you have 6 people, you want to be pushing up to the cart. So like, I think that should be your team goal for the next session, is like focus on regrouping quickly, and then as soon as you're 6 and you know you're 6, you're pushing
They
to
all
the
leave?
objective. Huh? Well, okay, you push to the objective and you take a
Wait.
fight.
Why did they all
Tom?
go?
I don't know. Real quick, Mindfuzz, do you have any like comments for me? Because I'm being called downstairs, and I can use this time to be right back.
What were you, soldier?
Soldier and Zarya, and a little bit of
Uh,
Genji.
You were a little too worried about the D.Va eating your ult, because like there were so many times where you just like didn't. You should have just fought. Like even if she eats it, you're gonna get another one. So you just have to like take risks more. You're way
Gotcha.
too concerned. All right, let's see.
All right, I will be right back.
Okay. Mercy, you made a call at one point, like to res. I think it was a good idea, because like I think you res 2, and I think you ended up winning the fight, even though you're like, oh, I'm sorry, that was a bad res. I had to res to stay alive. But you need to be making calls like that more often. Res charge is super fast, so like res more
Okay.
often. Just res more. It's not like you're never going to get a huge like 6-man or 5-man res. It's just not really going to happen. So if you can res 2, like go for it, definitely. Reinhardt at one point, D.Va threw her bomb down, and you were like, oh, I can block it, I can block it. But you put yourself in a really weird angle, and 2 of your teammates died. You need to understand like where you need to be standing and where you need to be blocking in order to. You can't just like be near it. You have to be like, okay, my team is here, so I need to position myself in between them and the bomb in order to.
I
block
actually
it.
thought it was shorter than it was. Like it was going to land shorter than it was. And so I thought I was okay. And then it turned at the last second. It was,
All right, no worries. Squiggy, when you're playing Mei, don't just hold down M1. You want to freeze them and then headshot them.
Sure.
I saw you just freezing people a lot. Let's see. Whoever the McCree was, when you go in with Deadeye, you have to read the situation. So it depends on if you're going for like a long Deadeye or a short Deadeye. Sometimes you want to go for a short one just to get some damage out or to get a quick kill. That's not a bad idea. But if there's nobody who's threatening you, you can hold it until like the very end. And I saw you kind of pop your Deadeye in the middle kind of a lot. And I think once like you had a great opportunity to kill everybody, but Genji timed his deflect, because I think you got a little trigger happy. And it's like when you see a Genji in your Deadeye, you know that he's going to hit deflect at some point. Like he has to. That's the way that he beats it. So you just wait it out. Like you just don't even try and outplay him. Just wait for him to use deflect and then kill him afterwards. Because he has to. The onus is on him to outplay your Deadeye. If you just hold it forever, he's not going to anticipate that.
Right.
Let's see. When you have an Ana, you want to try and play outside of Winston bubbles as much as possible. And Ana, you want to try to circumvent the Winston bubbles as much as possible. I saw you kind of shooting the bubble a couple of times on accident or on purpose, I'm not sure. But you want to make sure that like your teammates are standing outside of it, so you actually have line of sight, and your Ana's positioning herself so that she can actually just shoot past it. You generally don't want to waste time shooting the bubble unless you absolutely have to. Let's see. Also, oh shoot, I did have a thing specifically for Bastion, but he left. Oh well.
Rip.
6, you also want to almost never die with Monkey Ult. So like, unless it's like a lost fight, like we lost 4 people, then you don't want to use your Monkey Ult. But if it's like the fight's still going on, or even if it's at the very beginning and the fight hasn't started and you're low, you want to use Monkey Ult. The best way that you can use it is just like to stay alive. You can use it to like knock people around and mess them up. Like in particular, if they have like a nanovisoring soldier, you Monkey Ult and you just knock him away from everybody else. But generally, the best use for it is to like just stay alive, just not dying.
And I was able to use it at one point for the soldier. I think I missed my jump on him, but I popped it when I heard him pop his ult, and I went after him. But
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see.
yeah,
So you guys
I
need
guess
to.
that's just my thing.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the times I guess I held on to it, it just seemed like the fight was lost anyway, and all I was going to end up doing was just pushing him off the payload, which wouldn't really have done as much. I don't guess, but
Yeah, I remember one specific instance where you the fight hadn't started yet and you got killed with monkey ult. And in that, like, even though the fight hasn't started, you should still just not die, because if you die, if the Winston dies, that's like you just can't go in because you're going gonna die. You guys really need to work on dry fights. Okay, so what a dry fight is when you're going in, you're not using ults, but it's not as simple as just not using ults. You also need to recognize what ults they have, and you need to try to draw them out. So let's say you're taking a dry fight and you know that the enemy Reinhardt has Earth Shatter. What you want to do is you want to say, okay, they have Earth Shatter. This is going to be a dry fight. Nobody use ults. We're going to focus the Reinhardt as hard as possible. So you get on him and you either take him out so he can't ult, and then the fight becomes winnable after that, and you can use ults if you think it's necessary. Or you bait out that Shatter because he gets scared. He's like, oh god, I'm going to die with Shatter. I have to do something. I have to do something now. And so then either you get shattered and the fight's over, and that's a win for you because you didn't use ults and they did, or you kill him and then you can win the fight based on that. And there were so many situations where you guys were like, I think you were trying to draw some ults out of the other team, especially on last, but like nobody made any moves. When you're taking a dry fight, you have to be aggro and you have to have a specific like person you're trying to get on. And I think in that case, it was probably the Mercy that you guys were like, okay, we have to worry about the Mercy res. So what you guys need to do is you need to find the Mercy and like just shoot her a lot, you know? So you just need to have like a focal point. It's not as simple as just don't use ults until such and such happens. It's like don't use ults and like try, pressure them, force their ults out.
Makes sense.
And there's another.
All of their swishies.
Yeah, there's another tip specifically for Baston as well, and he's gone.
I think he's gonna come back though in a little while. And we
yeah.
still have to wait until the other team finds 2 people, because apparently
They found
2 of their teammates were going to go, so they thought it was over. And that's why they left.
I'm not
They
gonna
got one
back.
sub.
It looks like
I'll
they
just
have
be
2.
eating
Who's
a
this
banana.
Yukali person?
That's their coach.
Oh, okay.
Block crackers are sub, I believe.
Last
I
thing
don't
is like, well, this isn't the last thing, but the second to last thing is the whole kill Mercy first thing. At this rank, killing Mercy first, like fights take a lot longer than they do up at higher ranks, just because of mechanics, because of focus fire, because of positioning, things like that. So killing Mercy first isn't actually always the best idea, because yeah, exactly. Like what happens virtually every time I see a team go kill Mercy first and then she dies, is like they kill a Mercy first. The rest of the fight takes 15 seconds. The Mercy comes out and then it's a 3 or 4 man res or something. So you might just want to like, res isn't as good as everybody seems to think it is. Like in a coordinated team setting, it's actually kind of shit. So don't worry about the res too much. Instead, focus on like, if you can get the Mercy first, that's fine, but like don't bank everything on that. And if you do bank everything on that, make sure that you have some sort of response after the res comes out. So like you save a tactical visor for after the res, or you save a graviton search for after the res, or something like that, so that you have a sort of backup after
But
it
what
comes
about
out.
a Zen first or a McCree first?
That's a good idea. Yeah, like if you know the Zen has trance and you can like get on him and kill him, that's fantastic. But like what you can also do is like kill one person and then try and find the Mercy, because she's gonna see, oh god, there's a teammate who's dead and I'm about to die. Maybe I should just res this. So you force out the res, you know, it's suboptimal res, and then you come out with your ults and you win the rest of the fight after that. That's actually a fairly common strat in higher level matches, is kill one person and then just like don't kill anybody else and wait for the Mercy to res, because she has to, you know, because she's gonna have it next fight. So you know, she has to use it every fight. And the last thing is like, you guys are just way too hesitant. And I told you about playing aggressively, but this is a little bit different than that. I think you guys are too concerned with getting your ults countered and sort of like losing fights. So you don't even necessarily have to have the best plan in the world when you take a fight. I am a firm believer that the more fights you take, the better off you're going to do in general. So you shouldn't like be like, okay, we have to set up the perfect fight. Everybody just kind of like hold your ults and be really scared. We have to focus the team first. Oh my goodness. Like that's fine if you can do that, but just like go in and like do something, you know, because especially that last row of King section, you guys had like 3 minutes to cap, and there were a solid 2 minutes where like just nothing really happened. There were like some ults traded here and there, but overall nothing really happened. The payload didn't move. Nobody's ults were really drawn out. You guys were trying to take a dry fight, but like you didn't draw any of their ults really, and like nothing when nothing happens, defense wins because that's they want that. They want you to just like sit there and not move the payload and do nothing all game. They want to just stall. So when you're on offense, you have to like make a move. You have to make a play in order to win the game. Like the onus is on you to do something. So I want you guys not only to play more aggressively in general, but also to just like
Take
make
the
a
initiative.
move. Yeah, take the initiative. Like start a fight, do something. Reinhardt can charge in. I don't know. Lucio can speed boost. I don't know. Your Reaper in for like a Death Blossom or whatever. Zenyatta or Lucio can like use their ults to give you a little bit of free push time where you don't have to worry about dying or something like that. There just needs to be some sort of move made, and I think that's it for now. The rest is just for Bastion.
What's the play when you're Winston against and they pull out Reaper and you're able to keep away from them, but then that stops you from I was unable to dive their backline.
Your diva has
For
to be
that
glued
last-
to you. Your diva needs to be on top of the Reaper and making sure that he's not blowing up. Because like the way you want to do that is you still want to be going into their backline and you still want to be hitting their supports, but your diva's basically just there to like make sure the Reaper doesn't kill you. And then as soon as you get your jump back, you just jump out. So your objective there is to like create space for your DPS while not dying to the Reaper and then get out as soon as possible.
And so like there's not really a character swap that you can do because the other tanks have the same problems.
Yeah. In that instance, like I think I told somebody else about this the other day, but there's nothing you can really do against a Reaper when you're Winston. Like you're just not really going to win that fight. The objective is like to ignore him and like hope that your teammates know to deal with him long enough for you to do your job, and then hope that you're creating the space that allows the rest of your team to do their jobs as well.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Anything on the Zen Lucio?
What do you mean? Like, what is it good for, or how do you beat it, or what do you mean about it?
No, like I played Zen Lucio. Any notes on me?
Oh,
Yes,
I did not spectate you guys specifically. I can do that next match.
I'm
Sorry,
not playing that match.
It's I don't spectate supports too much. I should probably do that a little bit more. I'll do it next round.
My
Yeah,
info,
see how
I'm
it
back
is.
by the way.
What's up?
I'm back by the way. I heard you wanted to talk to me a little bit more.
Yeah, a couple of things. First of all, at one point you said focus Lucia, I'll work on Pharah. No. That's not how Focus Fire works. Focus Fire is like everybody shoots.
Everybody.
Persona. Everybody shoots them, and then
Okay.
everybody moves on to the next target. So if you want, like, if you're going to be shooting the Pharah, then you'd say Focus Pharah. It doesn't even matter if like other people, like you're telling Focus Pharah, and then Winston's like, what do I do? Well, you can go and do Winston things.
Jump after.
I jump up there. I give her a high five with my fist. Like
Yeah, you can do that. That's not bad. That's not bad. But like everybody should kind of know, like, if I don't know, you have a Reaper and you're like, focus the Widow or whatever. The Reaper can't do anything, so he should know. Okay, I can go and do something else because I'm not going to get any value out of trying to snipe the freaking Widow with my shotguns. As another thing, what else today? Oh yeah, consider. Okay, so there's one point where D.Va threw her bomb out and you had Visor. I strongly consider just visoring immediately after the D.Va leaves her mech because she's gonna die super fast, and obviously there's no matrix to come out. There's like a solid 4 seconds where she's uncontested, or where you're uncontested.
I think
'cause
I think the only reason why I didn't was because I jumped onto like I left my spot, and when she ulted, and I didn't have any other place to hide besides like just behind the cart.
yeah.
So it would have been like a ulting soldier stood in one place, vulnerable to
It's-
three people.
honestly,
looking at
I was watching that, and I still think it would have been better to ult there because
me. Okay.
you can still kill shit. Like
Yeah.
when she puts it directly on the payload, you can't actually just get right next to the payload and not die.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying as a D.Va player, but that's
Thanks,
that's how it
Alana.
works. So yeah, consider doing that in the future.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Also, I don't want to call people out, but Cement, you seem to get pretty frustrated with your team pretty easily. I just focus
Yeah.
on like just keeping your head, just keeping calm. Sometimes things are going to go wrong. That's fine. It's scrims. That's the purpose, is to like figure things out. You're going to make mistakes. That's just the reality of the situation. So just relax. Remember, everybody's here to improve. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's all I got.
Cool, dude. All right, are we ready?
Sure.
What map do you guys want?
They
you
said
choose.
Anubis, I think.
I think
they
they said
should
Anubis
pick.
though.
Yeah,
I
they
knew.
should pick because
All right, Echo Point it is.
Nice.
Who are
Yeah.
all these people and spectators?
I don't know.
Okay, no.
Random friends.
Probably coach, random friends, me.
You know,
Right,
the
you
Yeah,
guys
word
good?
also
out-
random
the word
friends.
is out about our team, and people are just showing up to watch.
One person over there
Yeah.
is someone that I
Wizard Scout.
play with every once in a while.
There's some loser with the name Parachute in name, or in the. I kind of recognize him,
No, it's
but not
Carnival.
really. Oh, it's Carnival. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, these are all
Makes
they're
sense.
all scouts for big major teams.
Yeah, I know. We're not
I recognize.
watching you, so don't
I'm
worry
gonna be
about it.
playing-
C9. He recruited
Yeah.
Can we start?
To be honest, the only one of you I'm recruiting is Tasha, so
Okay. Yeah.
They're ready.
Yeah.
maybe
I was-
Oh
Swiggy.
no, I
Can I
actually
recruit
haven't
myself?
Or
told you,
shot
but
calling's on
play,
point.
I'm gonna play in the World Cup for Argentina. So,
Ah.
Ah, damn.
You're not
Argentina
available.
could use the help, honestly. Brazil did pretty well in the World Cup. They got like.
Yeah.
South Korea.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
everybody's
basically,
Attack,
South
sure.
it's basically just a dive, and then you just have a Widowmaker.
On attack, sure. If it was on defense, no. But this, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah. I don't
Teams
play.
okay, so I do want to say really fast, you guys don't have to worry super duper about like, oh, the metas, you don't run this on defense. Like, you can try it. I mean, really, try it.
It's
Like
not that I'm sad about the it's off meta. Is just that like if it doesn't get anything, and then like if he dies, then it's a really long way back. And I'm just a little concerned about that. But
Alright.
if because it's not attack, like I'm fine with it.
Enough waiting around.
Do you want
Two.
healer?
Squiggy,
Lucio choke point wouldn't be bad.
Squiggy, it's your choice. Go.
I don't mind playing either.
I
so-
believe in you, Squiggy. You can do this.
I have faith.
We all have faith.
Doot, 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 doot. I want to switch stuff for Ryan. Go like a Winston.
Yeah, we don't have
we
anything
don't-
behind your
yeah.
shield. I mean, it can work.
Yeah.
I've seen it work. It's really weird when it does. But...
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, right? Or
Just to
Why are you muting
Gotcha.
your clicks?
we can those games. Oh, you haven't opened Overwatch, I think.
Oh,
Diva's half.
There's a Sombra behind us.
Sombra behind.
Hey, turn around.
Yeah.
6. Winston low, Winston real low. Nice, nice.
Dead.
I'm on Zenyatta up Tucker. Zen's dead. I got hacked. Top.
She's low. She's low.
She's out of mech. She's out of mech. I'm gonna drop down because I'm very low. Thank
I
you.
got you.
Got Sombra up there. She's low. She's
Sombra,
one hit.
Ryan, get
She's
back.
one.
I can see you.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm coming back.
Okay.
She's still
What? She's surviving.
She's live. She went invisible. She's coming behind you guys.
Yeah.
Watch out. Watch out.
Yep,
She's
watch.
at half health.
Why
Easy
can I
peasy,
not
guys.
hit her? She's standing
Uh,
still.
Are you ready? Should we start up the
Wait,
point? We have
Bastian,
the
let me
momentum.
top you off.
We're going
We
right
do
side.
not have them
Okay.
win.
Right side.
just go.
Bot
We
side.
know where they are.
We used to. Yeah, they're in center. They have a switch to Orisa.
Behind you, Diva. Behind you.
I ran a mech. Oh. Arrow. I'm gonna volt. I'm gonna ult.
Sombra can't hide.